Hi YouTube, it's Marilyn. So today's Sunday special is a special because it's about 2013 and how monumental it was for me. And I just got back from a long road trip from Arizona, and so I was reflecting on a few important events or just special moments that happened in 2013 that I wanted to share and elaborate with. So I'm gonna start the chronologic, I don't even know what that words, but chronoling? Don't even listen to me right now. The I guess timeline, I really don't know. But I chose 8 special things that happened in 2013 to me personally. So, on with the list. So my first event was getting cast in Les Miserables. It's been my dream show since I saw it for the first time when it came to Fresno, and I had the opportunity to do it with Stageworks Fresno, a really awesome theater company in Fresno. And my mentor, Joel Abels, was directing it. And I just went out there, did the best I could, and got cast in the ensemble, which was what I wanted because they're in a lot of the show, and the musical's amazing. I made some lifelong friends in that show who I still talk to now and stuff, and it's just, that show meant so much to me. Just singing those songs on stage in front of an audience with an orchestra was a mind-blowing experience for me, and I'll never forget it. Like, never forget it. I have my pictures, and I'm gonna get the video. It's just, yeah, it's amazing. And I cannot wait to see what other shows I can do down in LA or just in general, because theater is my passion and always has been and always will be. And but Les Mis was a big part of my 2013, and it just, from the rehearsal process to the tech week to the show, it was just amazing. And the cast was phenomenal. The leads were so well casted. I just was so honored to be on stage with them, and so that was definitely a monumental part of my 2013. If you're watching this Les Mis cast, love you. Well, so along the lines of theater, I was also cast in the Christmas show of the Fresno Grand Opera, and that was amazing because I've always wanted to sing with them, and I never really had opera training, but one of my best friends, Johnny, who was also in Les Mis with me, told me about Fresno Grand Opera doing the Christmas show, a Broadway show, and Les Mis again. So I was like, you know what, I'm auditioning for it because, for one, I'm already in Les Mis, and 2, I just love Christmas songs, and the Fresno Grand Opera is amazing, so, and they're well known. And so I auditioned and didn't get cast in Les Mis, which was fine because I can't even do it anyway because of the Disney program. But I got cast in the Christmas on Venice show with one of my best friends, Johnny, his brother Justin, and like my friend Chelsea and Kathleen. So a lot of my friends that I did opera workshops with were in it with me, so that was awesome. And I had the time of my life. It was so amazing, and it was my last show being done here for I don't know how long, because I don't know where I'm going after the program's over. But so it was a great way to end my performing stint in Fresno for a while at least. And we sang some amazing songs, amazing songs. And yeah, so just an amazing experience altogether. My family loved it when they came and saw it, and singing in a church with a children's choir, and we had, my friend Matt was the piano player, he was amazing, and yeah, it was just such an awesome experience. And the director, Daniel, I just love him, he's great. And yeah, so it was an amazing experience. Our choir director was amazing as well. She definitely knew what she was doing. I loved her, and just the cast itself was so much fun to work with. And yeah, so that's why that's a monumental part of my 2013. And hi, Christmas on Venice cast, if you're watching this too, love you. Well, this is probably the biggest thing that's happened to me this year, was the Disney College Program acceptance, and obviously that's a huge thing, but yeah, it was just, it's still surreal. I leave 2 weeks from today, and I start my journey, and it's so exciting. yeah, I just can't wait to start the journey. It's really all I have to say because I haven't really experienced it yet. It's just the acceptance part was great. I did find out there was like 30,000 applicants, and only 300 of us got picked for Disneyland, which was crazy. I applied for both Disneyland and Disney World, but yeah, I just did the I really want Disneyland because it's where I want to stay, hopefully after, and perform and stuff like that. So yeah, just getting accepted was an amazing part of my 2013 because it was something I've always dreamed of, and I just went for it, applied, and got in. So we'll see where the journey takes me. Well, this was a big one for me because, like I said, I've been there for too much shy of 7 years. February 15th would be my 7 years at Spock, but it's close enough. But yeah, my last day was December 24th, Christmas Eve, and it was a pretty emotional day for me because I've made some lifelong friends there, and I've been there for so long. It's just gonna be weird not going back there, you know? But I appreciate so much what they've taught me. I learned a lot about myself when I was there, and about just getting me all the patients that come through every day. And I worked in X-ray, and so I was an X-ray assistant. And I walked patients back and forth, and I got my walk-in for the day, that's for sure. But like I said, I've made some lifelong friends there, and yeah, that's what Facebook and all that good stuff is for. But I'm definitely gonna miss them, and calling Spock my home. But you know, I guess you gotta close chapters to make room for new ones, which is what's coming up in my life. So, but Spock was definitely a monumental part of my life, and then leaving it was a monumental part of my 2013 because, you know, I've been there for so. I started there when I was 22, and I'm 29 now, so pretty much all my 20s I've been at Spock. So it's gonna be an adjustment. Like tomorrow morning I wake up and I'm to get up to go to Spock. It's gonna be weird, but you know, it is what it is. Yes, this year I also got a new wonderful step family. My dad and Babs married in Lake Tahoe, and it was beautiful. It was in October, and it was just beautiful weather, and it just couldn't have been like a better time. My brother unfortunately couldn't go because of work, but he was there in spirit. But yeah, so I think God every day for Babs being put in our lives. My dad's so happy and stuff after yeah, he's just happy again. From since the last one. But we're not gonna get into that. But yeah, so I'm really happy for him and Babs, and they deserve each other and all the happiness in the world. And I got 2 younger stepbrothers out of it, Jake and Julian. Love you boys. And an awesome new family, which I've known actually because they're family friends. But yeah, so I've already known them, so they're actual family. But yeah, so it was a beautiful wedding in Tahoe, and I definitely kind of helped to cry because it was beautiful when I was standing up there, and I got to walk my dad down the aisle, which was even more beautiful. So yeah, just an all-around great October. So yeah, I love you guys. Well, as you all know from one of the videos on YouTube, my grandpa Byron died last year, October 26, 2012. And in July of 2013, my family all got together to spread his ashes 3 different places. His backyard, again, this because he had his own garden. It was always been so beautiful, and that was like his haven. And then in Kingsburg, at a tree, at one of our family homes. And that was amazing, spending the Kingsburg family, and also we all just came together. It was beautiful. And then Dinky Creek was the 3rd place. And we had a cabin up there. My grandma Jan and Grandpa Byron had a cabin up there. We used to go there every summer, and we still do. But just seeing all of us come together for Grandpa and just being there for each other and comforting each other, it was just so beautiful, sad, and everything else. But I mean, it was a really great weekend considering what we were there for. But Grandpa would have been smiling down on us, and I'm sure he was there with us the whole time too. But yeah, so that was a pretty amazing event for my family in general and for me. A lot of tears were shed, but I mean, we were all there together, so it made it a little bit easier. But yeah, so love you, Grandpa. Well, obviously, I've always been close to my family and my friends, but this year, for some reason, I found out really what that means. It means someone who will love you unconditionally, they will always be there for you, and they'll just be, you know, in your life for good. And, there's really nothing else to say about that, but I mean, it's true. I was blessed with the best family and friends in the entire world. That's all of you reading this. That means you. But, I just, like, I could not even fathom anyone but these people. And the fact that I get to meet all new people when I go to Disney is just going to add to my world of a love and support that I always have back in Fresno and stuff. And, it's just one of those things where you really know who is there for you no matter what. And you know who you are, all of you. You're the best. Thank you. You've made me who I am today. And I could not say thank you enough for that. I have some friends and family that I just cannot spend enough time with because it's just so much fun. And that goes for pretty much everyone. But I mean, there are a select few that I really want to thank, and it's just, I'm really excited. But to have all these people in my life and knowing that they're always going to be here for me, even when I'm in LA, they're still going to be here rooting me on 1,010%, and then in Arizona too. So I had the great pleasure of being in Arizona this weekend to see my family, and so that was so much fun. And I love them all so much, and they know that, and you all know that. But I just want to emphasize that in this video because I really learned a lot about everything this year specifically. So thank you again. I love you all. This is probably the most important thing to me at all, is understanding and knowing my self-worth, because I haven't always been the most confident person in the world, and which I need to give myself more credit for, because I have self-doubt a lot of the times. It's getting a lot better, but I'm still not where I want to be. But it's just, I've dealt with people in the past, just messing with me a lot, which is fine if it's in fun, but if it's all the time, and it gets draining, and it makes me feel like I'm not myself, I'm not worth it, even though I know I am, and I'm trying to get to that point where I just let everything, go off me, and whatever, it doesn't affect me. It takes practice, because I've not mastered that yet, but I'm getting there, and I want to take this newfound knowledge with me when I move, because I'm not going to know really anyone except people I met on Facebook, which are amazing and stuff. And so I'm going to go blinded to this whole thing, into the program part of it. But it's going to be an amazing journey again, like I've said, and taking this knowledge I've gained within myself is going to help me. And I've tried to just let people, I don't take it personally, but it's hard when, you already don't have the confidence and someone puts you down, or someone just tries to, bully you in a way, then that kind of makes it harder to work on my confidence. But I'm getting there, and like I said, I know who my true friends and family are, and I thank you again from the bottom of my heart, because you've always been there for me, and you are always there to tell me to stop and to have confidence in myself and believe. My Uncle Warren had a really good message this weekend. He said, you got to believe in yourself, and you did, and that's why you got Disney. So thank you, Uncle Warren, you're the best. And it's just, knowing that I did it all on my own with no help, and my pharmacy tech, and just work, school, I mean, everything I've done myself. No one's helped me. I've done it all myself. I just need to see it myself, and I'm finally getting there to that point. And this is my last year in my 20s, and I want to live it up and, be ready for my 30s. I know I am, but just understanding my self-worth and believing in myself is all I need to help me with everything. So hopefully it's going to be a start of an amazing journey, amazing chapter, where I can kind of start fresh just within myself, and just kind of be a whole new person, be the person I've always dreamed I could be. So yeah, thank you again, everyone, for always being there for me and for helping me really find out who I am. I love you. Well, there you have it. That was my 2013. I mean, it was an amazing year altogether. but, you know, those are the moments that I wanted to pick and really elaborate on. But, so as we come to a close, I just want to say, life is great, life is peachy, it's gonna get better, just better and better with each step of the way. I mean, it's only gonna get better if you make it get better, so that's all I gotta say about that. But, first step starts with you, nobody else. On that note, I hope you all have an amazing 2014, and it brings you nothing but happiness and awesomeness. I love you all. See you next time. Bye!